All right. We are back. And we about to go at these motherfucking Pistons, yo. We didn't get to finish the game last game. Shit happens, you know, shit happens. Life crazy. I got a kiddo. So I did. But we here.
Concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back. It's that time of the year.
Even though the jumpsuits was Adidas back then, we're not gonna say nothing.
Well, most would agree that chemistry concerns plagued a talented Boston Celtics team last season. Great depth can sometimes cause friction for a team.
You knew some decisions were coming, DA. They're still effective. And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Rondo.
And his steal numbers have taken a big jump these past few seasons. He's dedicated himself at the defensive end
let's go.
with a lot more energy.
Get this W.
Made him a matchup that opponents truly have to worry about. He can do some damage with his D.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The dude out there with Wallace. Then there's Jay. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Prince.
Ooh, he reaching in. He has it.
We've got Garnett.
Rajon
Rondo is out there with Allen. And it's Pierce. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Rondo passes to Garnett.
KG, good finish.
2 points with his first shot this game.
I'm a little sick if I sound weird.
Game tonight with 2 conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes,
yeah, let's
indeed.
go.
I think the fans feel it, the coaches
We're gonna shoot the flow.
Us as announcers, we feel it.
Yeah, tough it up.
Atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed.
We're gonna ready transition because we got boards.
Stuckey outside, just 4 to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This game against Detroit here is their first meeting of the season.
One of y'all should have come to the cup, but it's cool.
These two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
That wasn't supposed to happen, but it is what it is.
So well, a premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Rondo with it, picked up by Stuckey. It's tipped.
That's wild. That's a wild block, but all right. Knock it off, Shaq.
Left side. Rebound, Boston.
Let's go.
They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road.
Bill Wallace said who he used to be. We going at him.
But they just got down to business. And
yeah, we going at him, boy.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage.
Oh, shit.
Love his approach to get
wow.
to the line.
And they don't want to get in a
Trash ass
habit of
Stuckey hit that.
open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not.
Oh, he gonna let me run? Hold on. Give me a shot.
Rondo against Stuckey. Goes up at the stripe.
Good shoot, Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq, come on.
Again, and that's 2
There we
points
go.
on the layup.
We'll live with that.
Knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends
We'll live
off
with that. We'll live with that.
Stuckey against Rondo. From the stripe. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Rondo dishes to Garnett.
KG, come on, bro.
The shot that time, not on target. Nice defense from Wallace.
Oh, sorry, kid. I'm sorry, kid. Look, there you go. There you go. See? I'm sorry about that. KG, that was you, bro.
Prince outside. Here's
Take
Stuckey.
that. Oh, that's
cheap.
cheap.
He's shooting 2 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself
Yeah,
that
that's
wide
crazy.
open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown.
Headed that right
Can't
to
do
him.
that against good scores.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at
Paul
turning
Pierce.
shots away. with that
That nigga ass
Detroit's
inside.
gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Prince kicks to Stuckey. A fader. Dishes to Wallace. Here's Hamilton.
Benjamin ain't got that.
Another three
Oh my
for
God.
Detroit.
Rip hit
He
that.
just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Stuckey against Rondo. Kicks it out to Garnett. Rondo scanning the floor. Allen left side. Passes to Garnett. And stolen by Prince.
That shit's crazy, bro.
And here we go. The Pistons.
2 turnovers like
straight.
that.
Stuckey's got the ball. High post try. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end. Yet
Fuck
they
that,
continue
bro.
to lead.
That shit
They've
crazy.
scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pulls it from the elbow. Yes, there
Oh
goes
my
it.
God. What the
Stuckey's got
fuck
some.
Rodney Stuckey
That's a
smoking?
high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason
go,
why
PG.
it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth
Let's
it.
go, KG.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Hamilton against Allen. Prince outside.
No, no. Oh my God.
Those are starting to add
Detroit
up,
on
guys.
some
The
shit.
last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Last year, an 8th seed finish for the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, let's go, Rondo. Let's go, Rondo.
Battling it out to the very end of the season. Their 500 record of 41-41 was just enough to get in.
Allen against Hamilton. Prince outside. Beyond the arc.
That shit,
That
bro.
one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And they've come
Let's
out
go,
with
Ray.
a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
All right, Paul.
Here's good.
All right,
Getting
Paul.
on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Smitty, last season for the Pistons, a short playoff trip as they were swept by Milwaukee, but still a learning experience.
Kevin, getting this team back to the playoffs was the first step.
Can I help you? Can I help you? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good?
The young players learned a valuable lesson. It's all about changing the mindset and culture of this team.
Rondo against Stuckey. Out of bounds.
Oh, this motherfucker got me with 3 turnovers, huh? That's
Point
true.
takes possession. Why don't we go to the
The
2K
fuck Paul
leaderboard
Pierce
for the past
on,
month?
man.
These teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number 1, the Celtics. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here. in
Nigga Rodney
getting out
Stuckey
and
catching
forcing
oops and
the
shit.
issue.
It's Prince on the wing. There's the 3.
Bro,
Sinks
what the
triple.
fuck y'all
Prince
doing?
has got 6.
Great 3-point shooting here.
Celebrate
out of
the
the game.
attack.
That makes 4 makes already
Yeah.
from long distance.
Well, Steve, we're just halfway through the season. What stands out to you so far and what you've seen?
Well, I think for me,
Can I
it's
help
those
you?
teams that are underdogs, they're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front, we start to nitpick what's
Buddy,
wrong
can I
with
help
those
you?
guys. I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving, to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
Careful, man. Gotta be careful, son.
No good on the free throw.
All right, all right.
Building on
And then for Boston, O'Neal comes in for Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Robinson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Villanueva's checked in. Outside, Davis. And they double up Rondo. O'Neal high post. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Ass.
The Pistons leading. West
You
is
play
out
like
there
cheats,
with Rajon
y'all.
Rondo. And there's Green. And there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Villanueva. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Thank you. Good job. Good job, bro. Calling for you, sicky. If we lose, Carter, it's because you sold.
He misses the free throw.
I don't plan on losing to Detroit.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Davis, and it's Allen in for West. And he ends up
Charlie
missing
V, the
both free
cancer
throws.
patient.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot,
That's
he stays
crazy.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Prince. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And they double
What the
up Rondo.
fuck?
Nice ball movement by Boston.
Can we just cut to the cup?
That's good.
Rondo is
God
out there
damn.
to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Wallace outside. There's the pass to Villanueva.
What the fuck, Charlie V shoot threes for?
And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ray Allen is on the wing.
We're in the quarter. Of course. Of course.
Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
And we up now.
This is Allen's
Come on,
game.
bitch.
One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Hamilton right side.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Rip missed that.
Yeah, he's kicking himself.
Ooh.
No defenders to be found in that
Let's go.
mid-range area.
Rondo, good.
And defensively,
Let's
they
go,
are
let's
on
go.
their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Gordon.
Get up on Big Gordon. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's Big
He's
Gordon.
1 for 3 to start the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Rondo against Gordon. Kicks it out to Garnett. And
Yeah, we'll take that. Go to the line.
He gets the call. It
We
will
need those,
shoot.
Jeff.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Garnett. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 9th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Boston making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the
Rodney
Pistons
Stuckey
making a
is
change
big,
here as
though.
well. Jay's checked in for Gordon. Stuckey passes to Prince.
I don't
He
want
dishes
this
it to
matchup.
Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Villanueva. Rebound, Boston. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Good. And it's Rondo.
Yo, where's
with
Shaq
the
at?
assist. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Pistons trailed by 7. Stuckey outside. It's blocked by Shaq. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. It's good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Points in the quarter.
Rondo is
Shit.
a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter playing into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. It's
Look at
stolen
that
by
shit.
Rondo.
Look at that shit.
Green up on top. Pull-up jumper. It's rebounded by Stuck. It's stolen by Rondo. And stolen by Wallace.
That's wild, bro.
Prince, the fast break opportunity. Knocks it loose. Bobbed up there for Green.
Let's go, Jeff.
Alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The unselfishness of Rondo, always looking to get his teammates easy looks.
Hamilton against Allen. Stuckey outside to stop the run.
Of course.
A putback.
Of course he gets some
Positioning on the
bullshit.
putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Rondo kicks to Allen.
Let's go, Red.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Let's go, Red.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Hamilton, the pass to Prince. To the inside. Wallace. And the
Ooh,
slam
Shaq, I
dunk
thought
by
you had
Wallace.
him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, deepest
Get it back,
mantra
bitch.
at this point has to be no easy buckets.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is
Shaq got it right back. I see that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 11 on the
This nigga
bucket
Rodney
from
Stuckey
Stuckey.
hooping.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Allen against Hamilton. From deep three-point
That's good
range.
defense, Willie.
Boston with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low.
Let's go, KG, ready to break, nigga.
This is who you want leading that
We
play.
here.
A sure passer with great awareness.
We here.
Pistons trailed by 13. Now a timeout called by
Let's go.
as the teams head into this timeout. A chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. Villanueva finds Prince. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
Hell no.
Again, the miss by the
It's not that no more.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Shaq.
God,
Foul on
thank
the
you, but
shot,
go to the
so
cup.
Get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
There you go. Look.
Shoot 2.
All right, Shaq. Gotta go to the line first, bro.
Good. And the second free throw, good.
All right, Shaq. I see you. I see you.
Pistons trail by 14. Hamilton with it. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Stuckey. Prince in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter.
Paul Pierce so trash.
And so it looks like the Celtics will
Carter.
retain possession here.
Carter. Hey, be careful, man. Be careful. Be careful, son.
Here is Rondo. Over Stuckey. Rondo can't get it to go.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Rondo finds
Let's
Garnett.
go.
Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including
Let's go.
that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Hamilton outside. It's stolen by Allen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Rondo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Hamilton with some nice D. Stuckey outside. The feed to Wallace. Over O'Neal. Wallace, good.
What
Wallace
the
has got
fuck
4
is
points
that,
in the quarter.
man?
Celtics leading by 14. Rondo passes to Garnett. Rondo against Stuckey. Here's Shaq.
Shaq got one back. Oh, I see you,
By
Shaq.
Rajon Rondo.
He agreed to dumpy.
O'Neal's got 8 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
No, there was one.
Garnett with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Let's go.
I really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Rondo.
Let's go.
And they're pushing it up. That
Let's
ball
go.
is good for a field goal.
Dub club.
6.
We won if that nigga had fucking. If Shaq was fucking 23 and 16, you know we won. 20, 21, 11, 21, 6. 6 turnovers. The turnover's still high, but we can be. All right, we did that one. Let's get to the next one. What's up, son?
Well,
Huh? Water. Hey, relax. Relax, huh? Got the Bobcats next. We only lost 2 games. If we play. And we still gonna rock with what we got. Go hit the gym tonight. Lord.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K. And here's Here's a look at some numbers for Augustine.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, and a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the Bobcats starting 5. ABC is
Get
out
down.
there with DJ Augustine.
Get down.
Then it's Magician.
Get down.
Then it's White. And it's Jackson in at the
down.
3 slot. And for the Celtics, O'Neal is
get
out there
down.
with Garnett. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Allen.
Get
And
down.
it's Pierce in at the 3. Here's what would you tell a
Go.
young player that maybe a couple years
Caught
ago
him.
burst onto the scene were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell him success
Oh,
is a journey.
you gotta get down. You
Even
can't
if
be
they
up
would have
there.
won a Rookie of the Year award last
You
year or
can't be up
championship, that
there,
doesn't
okay?
make them successful if they don't come with that same
Are
work
you
ethic
too?
the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make
Stop.
this year
Listen.
better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. Augustine against Rondo.
Let's
Allen
go,
for
Ray.
3. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Here's Diaw. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Here's the lob to
Let's
the
go,
hoop.
KG.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his
Let's go,
hand
KG.
on a swivel.
And here are the Bobcats. Now here is Augustine. He had 16 points
sir.
in the win against Utah.
And what opened things up for him was his passing.
Right.
He was making
That's
so
two of
many
them. You fuck it
plays
up.
that the D had to play off it.
Now Jackson following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Augustine
Oh, I
next
was
to
right
him.
there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help.
Pull the
than
last
that.
up, though.
Rondo gets the bucket.
If he's
Come on,
one thing,
DJ.
he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
The pass to Jackson. That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
Here's O'Neal.
Why did I give that up?
Offensive rebound. Garnett.
KG
And they
got
call
it
the
back.
foul,
That
so
was-
he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block? They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, White. Dishes it to Henderson. Augustine in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Henderson.
Oh, my God. That's
And you see the
bullshit.
ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way. Got burned for it.
Here's Garnett. Down it goes for his
Let's
third
go,
basket
KG.
in as many tries.
I tell you, Rondo
Let's go,
sees it
KG.
all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
Good on the bucket.
Oh,
They just throwing me out of
perfect
position
timing
and
there
shit.
to knock down the teardrop.
Allen finds Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Jacks up a 3. Hornets
Come on,
with the
True.
rebound.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Diaw. Garnett with the block. Rondo against Augustine. Shaq in the high post. Back to Rondo. The Celtics working the ball around now. And
Pull the
Shaq gets
last
it to
up,
go.
boy.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
That's going to be
Let's go,
over.
good shit.
Not watching for the line that time. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year.
Nice
It's a
fuck
pretty
up,
sure thing
bucko.
whenever one of them gets to the line. Fourth, Steven Jackson.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
As good as they are from the line,
True.
it forces an opposing defense to
Paul
take a
Pierce
cross
ass,
against
bro.
you. That's never a good thing.
Now Diao following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Pass to Jackson. Here's Henderson. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And it's
KG there,
by
though.
Garnett.
How fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Diao can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Rondo is doubled. Pass to Garnett. Back to Rondo. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's in. He's got two made now.
Let's go,
He's shooting
Shaq.
2 for 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
Now here's Jackson.
Okay, Stat.
27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Here's Pierce. Steven Jackson making his last shot. Outside Rondo to the middle. And Garnett missing.
Bro, I need Shaq to
And already they've staked out a
we're gonna roll with this, see what's up.
in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Let's go, kid. Hey, KG
By
hooping.
Garnett.
That's just the product of good
He doing it
basketball.
for us.
Nice team basketball right there.
And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting five, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Now here is Augustine. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Jackson against Pierce. Pierce with the steal. Outside Rondo. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Yeah.
You see
All
the
right,
shift
Ray.
toward players on competing teams
Good
becoming
thing.
friends. How does that compare to when you played this?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite
Come
players
on,
ever.
man.
Now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was no both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Davis is checked in for the Celtics. Rondo passes to Pierce. Poked away.
Really, Paul.
Jackson drives in. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This nigga Paul
Just a
Pierce is
terrific
butt
effort on
cheeks.
the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Davis. Pierce finds Rondo. Passes it to Allen. And here is Davis.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in assists, first in steals, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage.
The Celtics also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Robinson. The Bobcats changing it up. Cunningham comes in for Brown. And Magician subbed in for Thomas. Rondo passes to O'Neal. Back to Rondo. O'Neal high post. 6 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. So the Bobcats will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Jermaine O'Neal out there with O'Neal. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's West in at the 2.
What is this
That's
lotto?
Boston 5. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. Diaw dishes to Livingston. The pass to Cunningham. Kicks it to Henderson. Over West. Henderson, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Rondo passes to West. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. West has got 5 now.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Pass to Cunningham. Inside, here's Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the
All right,
slick
Stack.
feed. He's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stolen by Jackson. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Rondo is doubled. Got a piece of it. Here's Green in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Livingston, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Shaq.
Well, one interesting fact about Sean people might not know is that he was named Mr. Basketball in Illinois in his high school days. That's an honor he'll always cherish.
And throughout his career, Sean Livingston has always had great shot selection.
Well, if Livingston only takes shots he knows he should make, I mean, career field goal of just under 50, which is very impressive for a guard like him.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Green, and Allen subbed in for West. Here's Garnett.
KG,
And
shoot
it's
the.
White with the
What
rebound.
the fuck was
Hornets
that?
trailed by 5. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Garnett with the block. Oh, and here comes Pierce all alone. Finish
go,
off
Paul.
the break.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Augustine against Allen. Augustine passes to White. Garnett with the block.
Yo, KG, look
And
at.
up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was
Billy
a
Owens.
guy like a Kevin
Yo, what's
Durant.
up?
No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man,
Good shit out.
that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef
Go to
Schrempf.
Shaq.
He could post up.
Get out to Shaq, bro.
top of the
Okay,
key.
do it,
He could
Shaq.
shoot the ball deep. He could shoot off the dribble.
Yo, what's up, man? Who up in here?
Whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
Free throw line jump shot out of bounds.
That's a
Boston
good-
takes possession.
That nigga ain't got bell out. That nigga cheeks.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Henderson.
Yo,
His
Shaq, that's why you gotta
athleticism
cut
is
to the
off
cup.
the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants
There
him.
we go.
He wants to be in, so I'm glad
There
that
we go.
he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
5 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Good for another field goal.
Look at
Number 5 in the
Stackers
night.
here.
5 for 10 shooting. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Okay, Shaq.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's
Hornets
wild. That's my steal.
Augustine passes to White. It's good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player
That's a
has the
wide.
vision to make that feed.
And they double up Rondo to the inside. Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch
What is
by
these niggas
Allen.
doing, bro?
And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule.
What
On
these
Wednesday,
niggas doing,
they'll
bro?
be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that one against the Raptors, it won't
KG
be an
is here.
easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Augustine against Rondo. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Allen. Off the left rim and out.
Carter, you gotta
You're
be
not going
careful,
to see
son.
that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Jackson
wow.
gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has
Back is
carried
here.
over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Rondo, and he could not get that
Little
one to
to the
go.
line.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
Thomas checked in for Cunningham. Both good from the line that time. Hornets trail by 9.
What's up?
Charlotte calls timeout.
What's wrong?
In addition to going over the
Oh, you
game
wanna get
plan
up?
and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some
Well,
gear.
get down
Plenty
there.
of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's
Let's
slammed
go.
in by Garnett.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside the choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Here's Livingston. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The drive by Rondo. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Augustine dishes to Livingston. Fires from 14.
Wow,
It's
was
good from Augustine. The assist by Thomas.
Carter,
Augustine's got 6.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Rondo is doubled. Allen kicks to Rondo. To the paint. And O'Neal
Go, Shaq.
gets it to go. Shaq's got 7 now in this quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Hornets trail by 9. Augustine passes to Thomas. Feeds it to Livingston. Pass to Augustine. Off target with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Rondo dishes to O'Neal. Back to Rondo. Down low. And the rebound
Go,
goes to the
Paul.
Bobcats. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Paul Pierce
Controls
is
the rebound and
ass.
puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Brother.
And the shot goes in.
And they're passing the
What do you want? What do you want?
ball very crisply here.
Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Livingston.
What do you want? You hungry? You want food? You want food? What's up, son? What can I get you? Want to watch something else? Watch something else. watch that. What fans is this?
And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes.
He fucked it up.
And the first half is now in the books.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. Taking a look at and it's just about time now.
Let's go, man.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that
Give me the
first
ball,
half.
nigga.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Bobcats, we've got DJ Augustine. White is out there with the Magician. Then it's Steven Jackson.
Oh, bitch, he's such a ball, nigga. Get out the shot. He was there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Rondo against Augustine. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Bobcats on the break. Diallo's running.
That's
and
wild. That's a wild turnover.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, be forced some
How many turnovers I got?
turnovers and then push it in transition.
There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league, and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So
let's
I
go,
don't buy
Ray.
into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off the court.
I would agree.
Let's go.
Boston takes possession.
And checking
Let's
out
go.
the numbers for Diallo. Some impressive
Let's
play
go.
from him over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Oh,
And let's look
Pisky
at the
calling
last
his own
handful of
number.
seasons and the steal numbers for Rondo.
And his steal numbers have taken a big jump these past few seasons. He's dedicating himself at the defensive end with a lot more energy, and it's made him a matchup that opponents truly have to worry about. He can
That's
do some
crazy.
damage with his D.
And then Henderson
Good
with
dunk,
the dunk.
Gerald.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Shaq kicks to Rondo. Garnett, right side. Bobcats with the rebound. White's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's deflected. Stolen by Henderson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul.
That's
That's
crazy.
his first foul. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Augustine passes to White. Now here's Diaz. Garnett with the block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal.
AG is that nigga this shit, bro.
With that size and length.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Augustine dishes to Henderson. Here's Jackson. In the air.
Paul Pierce get his ass busted.
2 free throws coming up. That's on Paul Pierce.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Rondo passes to O'Neal. And
Shot too big.
So
Get it to him.
free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a
Let's
guy
go.
to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Charlotte. Livingston comes in for DJ Augustine. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Bobcats. They trail by 14. The pass to Jackson. Henderson, no one around him.
That's
It's
wild,
good,
bro.
and it's
He
Jackson
never could
with
shoot
the
back
assist
then.
that time. Jackson's got assist number
No.
5 here tonight. Now here's Rondo. He's covered by Livingston. There's the feed to O'Neal. 2-on-1 as they jump out of the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Force it.
It's on Kevin Garnett. The Hornets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Boston leading by 10. Here's Rondo. That one good for 2. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
TL with it. Now Garnett defending. Livingston kicks to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Henderson. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Pierce inside the three-point line, and 2 long on the
Paul
shot.
Pierce is horrible this game. Oh no.
Jackson against Garnett. 16 feet away. Yes, indeed, he is good. He's now 8 for 14.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Offside Rondo. Pierce with a
True.
wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
There you go,
Pierce has
True.
got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Livingston with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now Henderson. He kicks it to Livingston. The 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. Rondo passes to O'Neal.
Let's go, Shaq.
Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris, at
Let's
that free
go.
throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes
Number first
guys
one,
are
that's
saying,
crazy.
I hate to tell you this, but sometimes guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to give this a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was
night.
the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's the Bobcats.
I just tried to pull Uka Jamal O'Neal. That's my fault.
He hangs in there.
That's my fault. That was stupid.
Chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The drive by Rondo.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hornets trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Diaw. Plays it up and banks it in. Diaw's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And they double up Rondo. Here's Allen. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pierce. Here's Garnett. Sinks that one.
KG is here.
Garnett's got 26 points.
How many times
Fucking
have
go.
we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rondo kicks to Garnett.
KG is here.
Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step
God
ahead of the
damn.
defense all game long. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. Outside Jackson. Pass to Henderson. On deep. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Allen. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Outside for Rondo. Passes it to O'Neal. Rondo against Diaw.
That's you.
Here's O'Neal. Pierce trying to break free. And O'Neal
Let's go.
gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 20.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Livingston shakes off the strong
Yeah,
D and gets
nigga,
the
that nigga
bucket for
finish
2.
on you.
Livingston's got 6. Rondo looking around. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go
That's a dub club.
vertical,
That's a dub club. KG was there. The 7 blocks, bro. Missed 4 shots. I like that. Was the only one without assists. 8, 3, 7. I need to chill on these turnovers, bro. Shot having 15 and 14 is nuts. All right, we got Toronto. I don't know, sorry, really good. KG, an all-star game. He better make it. I got some objections, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Ooh, Zach Randolph, what's up? Look at Zachary. Look at Zachary.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. In the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A soaring SzN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto. Our settings today. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas. And
Rondo.
let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Rondo.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games.
That's
Shot
cool.
discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking.
It's cool.
And the
We
game
good.
is going global.
We got a lot of
Thank you,
players
BA.
hooping.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Allen. Garnett out there with Shaquille O'Neal. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce in at the 3
Let's go.
And for the Raptors, DeRozan and Johnson on the wing. Then there's Calderon. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bargnani in at the 5, roaming the paint. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Rondo. There's the dish to Allen. And here's Rondo. 5 on the clock. Garnett left side. Here's Allen. The shot missing. Nice D from DeRozan.
All right,
And
so
it's DeRozan with the ball
shoot
for
the floor.
Raptors.
It's common to see
DeMar
wing players
DeRozan.
improve their
Or shuffle.
shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking.
KG be
He's
running.
dynamic with the ball in his
KG
hand.
can be MVP if he
The
keep playing
one-hand
like
slam
this.
just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
It's a
Here's
hell ball.
Bargnani. Rondo with the rebound. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
KG is hot. He hot this
To
month.
strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities
KG hot
like
this month.
writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Now the pass to Johnson. Pierce against Johnson. Back to Johnson. Over Allen. Trying to get open as Johnson.
No.
And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Allen finds Rondo. Back to Shaq. Outside Rondo. Passes it to O'Neal. And the
Thank you,
call
Shaq.
on the shot that sends him to the line. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
He doesn't hit that one. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's DeRozan, and the Raptors miss again.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Here's Garnett. Nice shot from 10 feet
Let's
out.
go.
Garnett's got 7.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Calderon taking his time here. Outside DeRozan. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were
That's
quick
horrible.
to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes, terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Floats one up, Bargnani, and that comes off the assist by Calderon.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Rondo against Calderon. That one's not going to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
I can't make shit inside.
Johnson outside. Calderon. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's DeRozan. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Celtics leading by 4. Allen kicks to Rondo. Here's Garnett.
Let's go, KG.
Another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start
KG
his game.
here.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Orlando. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, the Celtics, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys
KG is
on this
here.
roster. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed.
They ain't
with their
been missing
offensive
lately.
execution.
Raptors trail by 8. Johnson outside. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The Toronto Raptors 2 summers ago making bold moves. Think about it. You trade away a franchise cornerstone in DeMar DeRozan. You fire Dwayne Casey in his Coach of the Year season. But it paid off in a huge way.
Rondo finds Garnett.
KG.
It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got
KG.
6 assists now in the game. The Raptors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Pass to DeRozan. Now Calderon. Johnson with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's DeRozan, the 15-footer. Excellent D there from Allen. And the front office in Toronto, Doris, took a lot of heat for those changes you were just talking about.
Shaq, go to the cup, bro. I promise.
Even talked to the president for much of the season. But the feeling was, from the management, in order for this team to break through, changes had to be made.
Shaq hitting
Good
free
on the
throws.
second,
Let's
so
go.
he makes them both. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Garnett finds Rondo. Back to Garnett. Trying to get open as Shaq. Tries again, and it's good on the
Good shit,
layup.
Shaq.
O'Neal's got 5 now.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And there's the pass to Bargnani. Kicks it to DeRozan. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Allen inside the three-point line. Calderon against Rondo. Feeds to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, Shaq, there you
Building
go.
up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Calderon against Rondo. Now here's Calderon. He's tightly guarded. Here's
That was good
DeRozan.
defense.
The shot's
Just
good
let
on the
them
assist by
go.
Calderon. 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, this is the shot that DeMar DeRozan has worked so hard on. He could always make the three. It's just become more a part of his arsenal. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the Aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Bottoms is checked in for Johnson. And it's Barbosa in for James Johnson. And a change for the Celtics. Davis is checked in for Shaq. Passes to Garnett. Over Kleza. And Garnett misses. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to Indiana.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Rondo.
Haven't scored a single point.
Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Allen against DeRozan. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let
him run the court.
And they have owned the paint so far.
They let him run the court.
Reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the Raptors call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Davis is checked in for Toronto. Big Dog comes in for Jose Calderon. And then for Boston, Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Garnett. Green comes in for Paul Pierce. And West subs in for Ray Allen. Here's Barbosa. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 12. Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Kleza. Pass to DeRozan. Over West. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for DeRozan. He's one of the standouts over the last month, putting up about 22 points per 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
DeRozan on the wing. Leans from outside. They get it back, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. DeRozan against West.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Davis. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Boston. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass.
Fall asleep on screen.
It's early.
That's a go.
But they
Whoop they ass. KG there. Oh my God, none of the mysteries. KG climbing that rank. Almost didn't make it off stream today, boy.